This is supposed to be you. This is always supposed to be you.
I'm going to start with Sullivan because the very last scene we see is Camille and Ian kissing.
Just stick it in my chest straight away.
I know, I'm sorry. We got to go there.
We got to go there.
He's built this lovely relationship with her. So do you think he can forgive her if he ever found out about that kiss?
The brother is like, I'm here for you. I want to support you. I want you to live your best life. He hasn't really tripped on Ian before. There's flashes toward the back half of the season where he starts to get a little, I think, skeptical of, you know, where have you been? Why didn't you call? Kind of thing. I think Jameson is a pretty forward-thinking cat. And so, yes, I do think he could forgive her. Because also, let's be real, he's got to come back in season 2. So how can you come back and not forgive him?
Here we go. Isabela, will you go on a date with me?
And then moving on to Quinn and Isabela because they are just so cute. And there's a little bit of a triangle here I can potentially see with Sean. So I wanted to hear from the both of you why you think you might be more suitable for Quinn.
Oh, wow. That's good. Robert, would you like to go?
No, ladies first. Are you kidding me? I'm a grown man. My dad was
I'm going to put this out there. On paper and off paper, Isabela is a perfect match for Quinn. The only problem is that she's a woman, you know, like, but is that really going to be an issue? You know, I think that on their first date, Quinn is probably going to realize that she can find a connection with a woman, possibly stronger than with a man, or just the same. And I think that's going to broaden her world in terms of dating. I do think that Isabela and her are in very similar places in their lives. They're both working towards their career. They're both looking for love. They have this like easy chemistry with no pretenses. I think when you see Quinn around Isabela, she's like the most relaxed she's ever been because she just doesn't feel like she needs to prove herself. There's not this like desperation around it. Isabela has such a big heart and has the patience to kind of hold Quinn's hand through it and figuring out what she wants romantically.
Tracy Oliver, our writer, for already creating the first like polyamorous love triangle on primetime television. So first of all, kudos for doing that. And then second of all, Sean's a winner. To get up on stage and to be an entertainer is a hard job. We all are winners here. And he represents what we do on the show. So that Sean's like, you know, the man that every girl deserves to date. He's showing up for his girl. He's figuring out his life. He's got his kid, but he's in love with her. He cooks for her. He shows up for her. He has his hand on his back and consoles her. And he stands up to her. He said, listen, I'm in love with you, but you and I are not walking over each other. If you want to respect me and I want to respect you, let's move this thing forward. And if not, then, you know, we got to break these walls down that you have that are caused by your mom sort of just having a hard time with you the whole time on the show.
Quinn is probably like the luckiest at this point. She had a bad run in the first few episodes, and now she has 2 great prospects and tough decisions ahead. But, you know, she's just going to follow her heart.
It's official! I'm an LGBTQ, baby!
What would you like to explore with your characters in a potential season 2? Go.
I would love for us to see a little bit of Isabela out in the streets doing her thing as a politician on her way to Congress, but also see how, you know, she balances the career and a relationship with Quinn, how she helps Quinn navigate this newfound identity, you know, in terms of dating and helping, you know, open Quinn's eyes to the possibility that she could fall in love with a woman really hard.
I would love to see more of Jameson's professional life, like the work that he does. And because he's going to Chicago, maybe there's some stuff where we're seeing scenes in Chicago. Camille comes out to hang out with him, or he shows up, surprises and shows up at her doorstep.
I think Sean's character represents a lot of what the millennials and the Gen Zs are going through in 21st century dating. A person that you like, having other options, being in swipe life. And I do want to see sort of like his business take off in the non-traditional sense. Like right now, NFTs are super popular. Everyone's talking about it. Like crypto is big. And I would love to see, you know, the DJ world is big. I'd love to see my character, Sean, represent sort of like that professional career path that is true for so many young people out here in America right now in the 21st century. So I want that for my character.